When I was 14, I went and camped outside of my friend's house. It was three of us, me, myself, and two other people whose names I won't mention just for the sake of not mentioning their name. And we were just camping outside in the back garden, basically. Behind that garden was the woods that are behind the houses where he lived. And basically, they're quite deep woods. There's fields around them, and behind that house was just, I don't know, like 3 miles of just nothingness, no houses, just trees and fields. And we were just camping out, and it was like 2 a.m. We're all really tired, and we started daring each other and, just, messing around as you do. It was like 14, and one of the dares that popped up was to go out into the forest, the woods, completely alone without anyone, in pitch black with no torch, and see how long we could last. And friend A said fuck that, and friend B said yeah right, and I went out with him, and after about 10 seconds he was like, I can't see anything in front of me and this is really fucking weird, I think I just saw something in the animals and there's loads of chirping everywhere, and fuck this, and he went straight back. And I just wanted to prove that I could last longer than him, so I kept walking. I could see about, I don't know, maybe half a meter in front of me max. I just kept walking for about 15 seconds. I could hear the river that runs on my left, a banking that I'm walking along. There's no houses or anything, just trees and this river that I can hear. And I was walking for about a minute maybe, and I heard a fox like screech. It's like a fucked up Google a fox, like just the sound a fox makes. It's like a caw, but like a fucked up baby caw. Fucking scary shit. It was quite big. I couldn't see it, but I could hear it. It must have been across the river from me, and it made me jump. It just sort of screeched at me and ran away, which made me lose my footing while I was next to this banking, and I slipped and fell down the banking, rolled down in pitch black nothingness into this thin, not too deep river. And by not too deep, it's sort of like a stream. If I was fully stood up, I'd be up to my knees, I'd say. I don't know, I was like 5'5" when I was 14 maybe, something like that. All I could feel was the cold and birds floating away as I'd fallen down, and I'm now covered in mud. And I'd gone down face first, so I'd got a nice drink of this water. Couldn't see in front of me. I was completely disorientated, and this fox was running around me somewhere. It was pretty scary, to be honest. But after about 20 seconds of me just kneeling in this water and focusing on how I'm going to be fine, and thinking about how I've walked through this woods alone so many times before, and just imagined myself walking along the banking, and without being able to see anywhere in front of me, pulled myself up the banking, covered in water and mud, and sort of dragged myself back the way I came, not knowing whether I was actually going the right way or not, and through memory alone managed to get back to my friend's back garden and go back up and go into the tent and say fuck you, I win, and that was pretty good. So that's my story. Pretty random, pretty short. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you thought. Bye bye.